This video is discussing word order, and the purpose of it is so that when you write a sentence in Spanish, your words are in order, or how to structure your sentences. We have three terms that you need to know: subject, verb, and adjective. These three terms you should already know from previous videos in class, so this is a reminder. Subject is the person or thing in the sentence doing the action, so your sentence's subject is centered around that subject. Verb is the action of the sentence. It's what that person or thing is doing. And your adjective is a descriptive word that gives us more information about the subject or another noun in the sentence. Here are two sample sentences in correct word order in English and then in Spanish. All right, here we've got the subject, Matt. What is he doing in the sentence? He is, and yes, being is a verb. What is he? He is a smart boy. So he is a boy that is smart. Okay, a smart boy. In Spanish, we would write it this way: Matt es un chico inteligente. So Matt, our person, he is a boy that is intelligent. So right away you might be noticing a little difference, English to Spanish. Namely that your article and noun are split up by the adjective. In English, the adjective comes first. In Spanish, your article and noun stay together, and the adjective comes after most of the time. So, a boy, smart. You can't think in English right now, you have to think in Spanish. Also, if you have a negative, so if someone is not something, if he weren't a smart boy, we would have the negative before, right here. So we would write, Matt no es. You can't say es no. That's saying is no smart, and that doesn't really work in Spanish. All right, I have a couple examples we're going to work through, but before I give you the answers, based on the formula in the previous slide, I would like you to try and, for this one, you're going to conjugate, and these two, you already have the words in Spanish, but they're mixed up, so you need to put them in the right order. So pause this and try to complete these before I give you the answers. All right, moving right along. Jennifer is a nice girl, so I'm going to draw always. I like to diagram. Helps me figure out where all the words go. So who? Jennifer. She does what? She is a girl that is nice. So when we write this in Spanish, remember, the adjective goes after what it's describing. All right, so let's put this in Spanish. Jennifer es a girl, una chica nice, simpática. And you'll see that una chica and simpática are all agreeing in gender and number, and it's not una simpática chica. Think in Spanish, okay? Follow the Spanish order. All right, I am a shy student. I what? Am a student that is shy. So I will write this for myself. So this is a girl's answer. Yo soy, instead of un estudiante, I'm writing una. Gentlemen, you should have un written on your paper. Check that. Una estudiante. And since I'm a girl, tímida, ending in an A. Gentlemen, this should be an O for you, tímido. All right, this sentence is already in Spanish, so we just need to pick out our parts. So who? Elena. She what? She is. And then she is not. So she's not. This is your verb. Technically, negatives aren't part of the verb, but they follow along with them. She is what? A girl. And how is she? Artistic. So when we're rewriting it, Elena no es una chica artística. So remember, you're not writing es no. You have to write it the negative before the verb in Spanish. And the last one, who? I what? I am what? A student that is very interesting. Now into Spanish. Well, now in order. Yo soy. In my case, I'm going to write una. Gentlemen, you write un. Una estudiante muy interesante. In the case of you having a qualifier for your adjective, very interesting, a little interesting. So an amount, it goes immediately before the adjective. Please pause to copy these examples. Okay, in numbers 1 and 2, you are starting out in Spanish, but you need to put it in order. Highly recommend diagramming it before you do so. And in 3 and 4, it's in order, and you just have to translate it into Spanish. Remember that your nouns, articles, and adjectives all have to agree in gender and number. Adjectives go after what they describe.